Welcome to Charlottesville, Indiana, where the Eastern Hancock Royals will be taking on the Monroe Central Golden Bears in a Mid-Eastern Conference game. I'm Joe Paxton, and I'm going to be joined by a student later from my Intro to Communications class, Jocelyn. We have senior night festivities, so if I stop here at some moment, that's because they're getting ready to start that. But until then, we will wait and just kind of give you a little preview. The Royals defeated South Decatur last week 48-12, while the Golden Bears defeated West Dell 41-12. This is the fifth meeting all time between the schools, and the Golden Bears lead the series 3-1. Monroe Central is entering the game with a 4-2 record, while Eastern Hancock is 5-1. This is a Mid-Eastern Conference game, like we mentioned before, and there currently is a three-way tie for first place between Eastern Hancock, Monroe Central, and Shenandoah. Each team is currently 1-0 in the conference, with each team already defeating West Dell. Teams had very similar scores against West Dell as well. Tonight's winner will take the conference lead, and both teams still have Shenandoah left on their schedule. Like I said, tonight's senior night, and Jocelyn, who will join us later, is down there going to be introduced here in a little bit. And we will hopefully, I hope everything's working, trying to check out some things. We do have a camera on the sideline again, and this is that current view. I know it's a little different than last week. We had some technical difficulties with our cord that we used last week, so it's not working. So we're going to have to get that fixed. So we're running off Wi-Fi from the press box, so it's going to be a little pixelated and maybe a little difficult to see, but hopefully it's better than nothing there on senior night. We do have the chat, so if there's anything going wrong or not working, that's probably the best way to let us know. Jocelyn and I both will have that up here, so we can see it pretty quickly after you post it. A few other things while we're waiting. If you're interested in seeing more Eastern Hancock-related live streams and videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button on the EH Athletics YouTube channel. If you'd like to be notified the minute that we go live for a live stream, be sure to check the bell after you subscribe. We also are now streaming also on Facebook Live and Twitter and Periscope. So you can like our EH Sports Network Facebook page and follow the EH Sports Network Twitter account to find our live streams easier. So whichever way works best for you. Again, it looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulty even with our setup here. So hopefully we can get that working a little bit better. And we will be ready to go here. It looks like our cameraman upstairs is also going to be covering it, so I know the quality there is going to be a little bit better. So we'll see how this works, and if we need this camera view or if we would rather have the on the track camera view. It's a much colder evening this evening. We've had some pretty warm nights in the 90s, and we've had a major cool off. So a lot of jackets, blankets, and do want to thank Lainey Lawrence, who is helping us out with the camera on the track. So she's also in my Intro to Communications class. And we got an arm. There we go. Oh, I think we might have a new Lion mascot. Possibly. Is that the new one that I haven't seen that one. So getting some pictures there with the cheerleaders. Let's see if I can adjust these settings a little bit to see if we can stop some of that pixelation. Sorry it went black there for you, but I changed the setting to see if we can help some of that quality on the track. So again, I think that's a new mascot the Royals have. First time I've seen it, at least. And we're excited for this game. This is a big game, big conference game. Whoever wins this game, it's all going to come down into their Shenandoah game. Both these teams, Eastern Hancock plays Shenandoah next week, and then I believe Monroe Central plays them the following week after that. A few players to note. Houston Swan for the Royals broke the season record for touchdown passes in a season. He currently stands at 23 touchdown passes. Monroe Central is not too bad passing the ball either with, let me get the Jackson Olam. He also is over 1,000 yards passing and the leader for the Golden Bears. I think we're getting ready to start for Senior Night Festivities, so I'm going to move the mic over for that.
Attention, everyone. We'd like to introduce the seniors that participate in football to begin with. The first athlete will be Carissa Wicker. Carissa is the daughter of Tonda and Dave Wicker. Carissa has managed football the past 3 years. Her future plans are to go to college and earn a master's degree in psychology. Carissa Wicker. Ethan Boyer. Ethan is the son of Holly and Nathan Boyer. Ethan has played football for 4 years. His future plans are to attend college and major in athletic training. Ethan Boyer. Harrison Collins. Harrison is the son of Susan and Aaron Collins. Harrison has played football all 4 years of his high school career. His future plans are to attend paramedic school and become a firefighter. Harrison Collins. Levi Durham. Levi is the son of Robin and Paul Durham. Levi has played football for 3 years. His future plans are undecided at this time. Levi Durham. David Fields. David is the son of Stephanie and Alan Fields. David has played football for 4 years. His future plans are to become a welder at Service Engineering. David Fields. Garrett Friesen. Garrett is the son of Karen and Kim Friesen. Garrett has played football for 4 years. His future plans are to major in feed science and management. Garrett Friesen. Victor Hugo Olivio is the son of Rosa and Victor Olivio. Victor has played football for 4 years. His future plans are to follow in the footsteps of his great Jenna Cassell and become an athletic trainer. Victor Hugo Olivo. Chase Settergren. Chase is the son of Tammy and Jay Settergren. Chase has played football for 4 years. His future plans are to become a firefighter like his father and raise pigs with his friends. Chase Settergren. Connor Schultz. Connor is the son of Amber and Clayton Schultz. Connor has played football for 4 years. His future plans are to attend college and study sports marketing. Connor Schultz. Tyler Vandervliet. Tyler is the son of Bree Waters and Shan Vandervliet. Tyler has played football for 4 years. His future plans are to join the Navy and serve our country. Tyler Vandervliet. We will do band in just a moment. That'll be the next category. Okay, we'll start off with band. Valentina Brooks. Valentina is the daughter of Christy and Norman Brooks. Valentina has been a member of the marching band for 4 years. Her future plans are to attend Trine University and major in psychology and minor in Spanish. Valentina Brooks. Allison Bunnell. Allison is daughter of Shalisa Lane and Travis Bunnell. Allison has been a member of the marching band for 4 years. Her future plans are to attend IUPUI and study forensic science. Allison Bunnell. Matthew Carter. Matthew is the son of Amy Carter and Rob Hollers. He has been a member of the marching band for 4 years. He plans to go to Indiana University to specialize in cardiovascular surgery. Matthew Carter. Karina James. Karina is the daughter of Kathy and Clinton James. Karina has been a member of the marching band and a cheerleader for 4 years. Her future plans are to attend Indiana Wesleyan University to major in either elementary education or mathematics. Karina James. Allison Kirkland. Allison is the daughter of Andrea and Jerry Kirkland. Allison has been a member of the marching band for 4 years. Her future plans are to go to college and study biochemistry. Allison Kirkland. Jocelyn Leisure. Jocelyn is the daughter of Serena Britton and Chris King. Jocelyn has been a member of the Color Guard marching band for 4 years. Her future plans include a career in law enforcement. Jocelyn Leisure. Megan Markham. Megan is the daughter of Angie and Tim Markham. Megan has been a member of the marching band for 4 years. Her future plans include going to IUPI or Ball State to major in pre-medicine. Megan Markham. Ashton Trueblood. Ashton is the son of Andrea and Corey Trueblood. He has been a member of the marching band for 4 years. He plans to attend Purdue University and become an engineer. Ashton Trueblood. Let's give a round of applause for our band members, and then we'll release them so they can go ahead and get ready for tonight's theme. Next will be cross country. Cross country, Nick Edwards. Nick is the son of Lori and Doug Edwards. Nick has ran on the cross country team and has performed in the marching band for 4 years. He wants to go to college and earn a degree in mechanical engineering. Nick Edwards. Garrett Henderson. Garrett is the son of Kara and Josh Henderson. This is the first year he has ran on the cross country team. He plans to go to the United States Army. Garrett Henderson. Next will be girls golf. First will be Jocelyn Duncan. Jocelyn is the daughter of Julie Atkins and Robert Duncan. Jocelyn has participated on the golf team for 3 years. She plans to go to college for teaching and education. Jocelyn Duncan. Daly Pelger. Daly is the daughter of Ginger and Matthew Pelger. Daly has participated on the golf team for 3 years. She plans to attend Iowa State University and major in biochemistry. Daly Pelger. Next will be tennis. First is Sam Blocker. Sam is the son of Angeline and Mitch Blocker. Sam has participated on the tennis team for 4 years. He plans to attend Trine University and will be studying engineering. Sam Blocker. Brady Smith. Brady is the son of Jessica and Tim Smith. Brady has participated on the tennis team for 3 years. He plans to attend IUPUI and major in biochemistry. Brady Smith. Drake Smith. Drake is the son of Tina and Tom Smith. Drake has participated on the tennis team for 4 years. He plans to study communications in college. Drake Smith. And next we'll have volleyball. First will be Jordan Cross. Jordan is the daughter of Allison and Charles Cross. Jordan has participated on the volleyball team for 4 years. She plans to attend International Business College and wants to become a veterinary technician. Jordan Cross. Next will be Gracie Gray. Gracie is the daughter of Amanda and Dave Gray. Gracie has participated in volleyball team for 4 years. She plans to attend IUPUI and study marketing. Gracie Gray. Skyla Smith. Skyla is the daughter of Christina Coomer. Skyla has participated in volleyball team for 4 years. She plans to attend college and study nursing. Skyla Smith. Leah Sotelo. Leah is the daughter of Candy and Esteban Sotelo. Leah has participated on the volleyball team for 4 years. She plans to go to college and pursue a nursing degree. Leah Sotelo. Paige Wickard. Paige is the daughter of Leslie and David Wickard. Paige has participated on the volleyball team for 4 years. She plans to attend Anderson University and will be majoring in nursing. Paige Wickard.
All right. So apologize for some of the camera issues on the field. Like we're kind of at the mercy of the Wi-Fi signal, and so we can't get too far away from the press box for that camera. But hopefully we get that to get some unique shots of the crowd or band or situations. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of on-field action like we had last week. Just a quick reminder. Lots of ways you can find us. So that YouTube link right there at the top, www.youtube.com/ehathletics/live will get you there on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and you can see all of our events. We plan on events in the winter as winter sports and spring sports as well. So go ahead and subscribe. We do have a Facebook page at EH Sports Network. And you can follow us there or like us there, and you can watch the streams from there as well. And then we also are on Twitter, EH Sports Network, and lastly, also on Periscope, periscope.tv. So that's another place you can follow us. So check those out. Again, we're trying to get this camera view need to see where
At this time,
we're going to do the national anthem here. And so we'll watch the band.
Presented by the cadets from the Hoosier Youth Challenge Academy. The national anthem today will be played by the Eastern Hancock Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Randy Adams.
All right, the Royals take the field. Again, I'm not sure if our chat's working, so if you're on Facebook or YouTube, if you could send a little comment or chat message, I can see if it's working. Again, we have a little technical difficulties with our iPad, and so we're trying to get that fixed on the field. I think we're getting it now. And then we're getting ready to start. They're doing the tip. A few things. We talked about this as a conference game. Here are the conference standings we were talking about earlier. Three-way tie. Eastern Hancock, Monroe Central, and Shenandoah all tied, each beating West Dell. And then tonight, this game, Shenandoah is playing at Northeastern. Next week, the Royals play the Raiders. And Jocelyn is now here. She's getting her headset ready to go after going through senior night stuff.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, here we go. Now
hey,
try
everybody.
Again. There we go. So, pretty little different temperature-wise than last time you were in here, I think.
Yeah, a little bit chilly this time around.
Last time we were trying to see how many windows we could open, and now I'm thinking about closing the windows we have. So, few things as we get started. Like we're trying to, things didn't quite go as planned this time. Oh, thank you, people on Facebook, letting us know that you're watching. And we set up our replays. And we're like not as organized as normal here. The senior night thing threw a wrinkle and starting a little earlier. And then, kickoff right there. Picked up by the Royals.
Olivo starts taking off.
Oh, and they're going to start in pretty good field position here.
Yeah.
Like I said, we had some technical difficulties. The camera that we had on the field last week didn't work like we were hoping it would work. So we had some parts break. So we're trying something else. I'm not sure how it's going to work. As one of our Laney is trying to help us out. We'll get the scoreboard up there here. And our sponsors. We're almost back to normal. I need to hit that replay button before I enable replay before I get too far.
All right, so Swan makes a short pass to Rainbow.
Swan pass is completed to Cole Rainbow here on the near sideline.
Not a whole lot of yards there, if any. I think he might have lost a yard, actually. Let's try this. So I'm not sure that view is going to work out for us tonight. I appreciate Laney making an effort tonight to help us out. Swan's going to throw. And that's O'Neal.
O'Neal with a fake.
So. And still third down and short. I want to thank you for joining us. And again, share it, retweet, whatever way you're watching it. Oh, good run there by Zach. Oh, it's going to be close. It's right at the yards. Do you think you got it?
I'm right in line, and it looks right on the line. So
we'll see.
They're going to call it a first down.
Good. So make sure. Okay. And so Royals get a first down and move the ball past midfield. And Swan looks to throw again.
Swan to O'Neal again.
And good little pass and keep moving the ball. I think in talking to the coaches, I think they thought a little bit that this was going to be an offensive game. Like they weren't sure how each team was going to be able to stop the other. So thought the offenses would be able to move the ball and maybe score, but weren't sure if the defenses could get stops.
Swan makes a deep pass over to O'Neal.
And he's open. So Landon O'Neal with a great start here. What, 3 catches there already?
Deep pass, and O'Neal makes the catch.
And I didn't. I'm off on my replay game. What? I didn't. I'm off on my replays, and I need to get used to it again here. Zach with the run.
Arnold's going to run up the field.
Well, we'll keep working on it. See what this camera. Again, she's trying. She's trying. She's stuck. She's limited to a certain area. And, oops. And so we may just have her come up here where it's warm here a little bit, and maybe give her a mic as well, because she. Oh, and good pass.
Nope, that's.
Who was that?
Number 11, J.P. Fox.
J.P. Fox. And that's a first down. It's going to be first and goal.
Awesome start for the Royals.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job moving the ball. And See if the Royals can punch it in right here. Oh, Zach's going to run it off the right side. And he gets in. So,
using that speed.
yep, great job there. And the Royals with you can't ask for a better start than that. Just move the ball right down the field and take the lead 6-0. I may have you
Call Lainey back up.
yeah,
in.
call Lainey back up here and tell her it's because I know she was cold anyways too.
Swung on the keeper. And it is good.
That 2-point conversion is good.
So Houston swung on the 2-point conversion for the Royals. So 8:56 in the first remaining. Eastern Hancock on top, 8-0.
So it's 8-0 here. Let's see if I can get these replays going. Gotta find the right one here. Gotta remember how to do this. Sometimes it's a learning curve game to game. So this is the touchdown. We had a lot of passes, went right down the field. A lot of Swan to O'Neal. And then they capped it off here with a handoff to Zach. And he does the rest. Gets the corner, and they score. So great start for the Royals. And we're back to live action. And a touchback there by JP. So he's got a good leg, but I will also mention that the wind is strongly blowing that direction. So if there's one in there. Is there a spare one not being used? Yeah, just grab one of those. So the Royals on defense, I know that was a big concern. Thought both offenses were really good. Wasn't sure about how the defenses are, so. And good little pass there. Jackson Olam, the quarterback for Monroe Central, is also very talented, just like Houston Swan. And has had a really good season so far. So one of the better quarterbacks we've faced at this point.
Lainey is making her way back up to the press box.
Yeah, I appreciate her effort, but technical difficulties did not work out for us. And I felt bad if we weren't going to use her camera. I didn't want her standing out there in the cold. So it's third down and about 5. So I'm going to hear you call it, and I'll get Lainey set up. So if you want to talk or not,
Monroe Central with the short pass. They get a good run up the sideline for.
So I was using yours every now and then when they weren't moving. Yeah. But I was like, it wasn't working very good right here either. So I was like, all right, just let her come over.
First down for the Bears. Bring the ball out to the
First down for the Bears.
Well, ideally, if we had that cord working right, we would be okay. But
Cold down there.
yeah, and I don't want her down there in the cold, and
I have hot hands.
I didn't want you in the cold, and then we weren't using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we were using it, I would have known.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to talk. Like, here's your dial. So right now it's off.
that was a great tackle by Sotelo.
Talking and
At the
if you
feet.
ever want to like chime in, you can turn your third dial in.
That's okay, I didn't.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna still do some stuff. You can call it, and I still have some work to do on this to set some stuff up. So.
Wes Kane on that tackle. That's all I got to do.
Oh, I think I might still have the volume on the replays. Yep.
All right. Oh, their quarterback kind of just lobbed it to the player, and that's going to push them back a few yards.
Luke Jones on the carry for the Bears. He was met over on the far sideline by Caden Sotelo.
All right. I think I got everything set up. They're going to punt.
Oh, there we go.
Who's back? Is that Cole?
Rainbolt catches the punt, starts to return it.
Good little return. So I was a little worried hearing kind of how the teams were. I thought it might be the first team to stop someone. Kind of like the Knightstown game. Seemed like both teams just scored all the time.
Yeah,
This game, that's good that the Royals got to stop early.
got the ball back.
Let's see if they can keep the momentum going here with Houston's passing, and I'm sure they're going to adjust Landon.
My drink's down.
Yeah, Landon's having
Yeah.
some good games so far.
Oh.
And Zach's going to have the ball. He's going to try to cut the sideline, but gets stopped.
Yep. So good defense there by the Golden Bears. That's technically, it's kind of weird. Houston just kind of tosses it in front of him, and Zach comes by and catches it. It's technically a pass, believe it. I wonder if that's earlier was a pass touchdown.
Yeah, because they kind of just throw it off.
Because Zach ran in front of him earlier when he got his touchdown. So it may be technically a touchdown pass for Houston on that earlier touchdown.
Houston's going to look deep again.
And that's been a play that's been really successful for the Royals. I can think of twice this season where that play has scored touchdowns in about the same point of the field. So it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. I think we got a new Royals mascot down here.
That's what I was looking at.
I noticed that earlier.
Fresh.
Yes. Oh, there.
There's that pass.
Yeah, that was kind of a trick play there. Well defended.
Good defense by the Bears.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get some misdirection.
Yeah.
And kind of tricked ourselves, I think.
They didn't fall for that.
So this looks like this could Houston's going to be back to punt, it looks like. We haven't punted a lot this year, really.
Yep.
Oh, bad bounce.
Oh.
Get it stopped there. So 2 defensive stops in a row. The Royals get a stop, and then the Golden Bears get a stop. And it's back to Golden Bears ball. 8-0 Eastern Hancock. Again, we talked about this is a conference game here. This is the current standings. The Royals, Monroe Central, and Shenandoah all at top of the standings, tied with 1 win each. They all basically play each other here in the next few weeks.
Oh, poor Westo.
So,
Such a shame.
so we'll see. Oh, it looks like we have a timeout here. Timeout. So why we have a second here, I'm going to go ahead and play a little commercial. Maybe. I lied. Things are not going as well this evening. All right. All right. We are going to.
Yay. I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports.
And we're back. Sorry. That was not a full timeout.
Chase Sutherland on the stop for the Royals.
So it's second down and about 4 yards to go.
They'll bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Bears.
We do have a full halftime. I think in the video I have is 22 minutes. So I don't think we'll get through everything. So be prepared for that for halftime. Oh, good defense
great
there by
tackle.
Caden Sotelo. He's flying up there.
No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Bears.
So it's 3rd down and 5. Big defensive play right here for the Royals. And we do have chat up here. We've had some comments here. A lot of Go Royals.
Comment if you're watching.
A few people watching on YouTube and Facebook. Oh, and he does get a
Bears
first
offender
down.
gets around.
Who is that?
Logan Patterson on the reception.
Logan Patterson
Out of bounds, but enough for a
gets a first down. Looks like we had a shot at him. We just didn't quite get to him. The leading receiver for the Monroe Central is Luke Jones. Logan Patterson, the one that caught that, he's the 3rd leading scorer for the Golden Bears. That's a loss. Oh, little flip shovel pass. And
on the stop for the Royals.
2nd down and 5. So Monroe Central starting to get a little bit of momentum going, getting the ball moving.
For the Bears.
And a
like
deep
it's gonna
pass
be-
there. Oh,
And
no.
it's caught.
Pass is completed here on the near sideline.
Take that back. It was a short pass. I thought he was
I-
reeling back
he
like
was.
he was really going to
I
launch
thought he
it.
was going deep, but
Johnson on the stop for the Royals.
It's going to be 3rd and about 2.
So
2 to 3.
About 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
Big play here for both teams.
looks like we got 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Run right up the middle.
And the handoff goes to Logan Swallow. Up
Really
the middle.
defended pretty well there. Didn't make it. They're going to run quick.
Looks like it'll be a 4th and
Looks
short.
like maybe see what they're going to run here. Oh, and they got themselves. I think they were jumping up there quick trying to get us to jump, and they jumped.
Flags on the play.
So
Kind of backfired
Yeah.
on the Bears.
I think their strategy there was to try to run up there, make a hard count, and we were a little bit more disciplined there, got themselves, kind of tricked themselves. So now it's 4th and 6. I'm assuming they're going to go for it from this position.
2 minutes left.
And it looks like a little option play, and he's got a lot of room.
Pass, he's running.
Yep. Good little run there all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Olivo on the tackle there.
Yep. So good play there. Something that we're going to have to figure out because that was almost too easy there.
First and 10, ball spotted on the 25-yard line.
I guess it's the 25. I thought he got farther. Minute 44 here in the first quarter. We'll try to keep track of the time for you. Oh, I think they're going to get a penalty on the Bears, Golden Bears.
Another penalty.
The false start against the Bears. We have 5-yard penalty, so it'll still remain first down, 1st and 15.
And 1st and 15. Couple penalties here, but last time they got a penalty, they were able to overcome it and still get the first down. A lot of confusion there, it looked like, for the Royals. Looked like there was a false start again, but it was not called.
Oh.
Good tackle there.
Sotelo again. He is.
Usually when there's a good play on defense, it seems like it's Sotelo.
Yeah. He's always there when the catch is made.
Yep. And he just moved. He was quick there. That was. He was there right away.
Really good job.
Second
and 14 or so. And what's the call here? I think we call the timeout.
Timeout with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go.
Do want to take a second here, and I think Coach Schultz might be watching tonight, so he was unable to be at the game tonight. So hope you get to feeling better, and we'll see you hopefully next week.
Yay.
So.
That's always good.
We're going to talk real quick about our sponsors. We'll just throw them up there. Again, you're going to see them in our lower left-hand corner. So thank you to our sponsors. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, contact the athletic department or the Athletic Booster Club, and they can get you set up. We do plan on doing games in the winter. Coach Gallion will be doing a lot of those in the winter season. So here we are, second down and 14. And it's going to be a throw off to the far side and really well defended. Thanks, Coach Schultz. Glad to see. Thanks for the comment. Get to feeling better. We can't wait to have you back. So it's third down and 10. Also, don't yell at your computer. I know you're trying to coach from there, too. So.
Deep pass, and it's caught.
And it's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown Bears.
Oh, goodness. With
I thought we had
27 seconds
we had
to
two
go.
defenders running right with that pass.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I got that replay.
27.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
So it's going to be 8-6.
Yes, sir.
It might turn into one of the Knightstown game.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness.
I feel like there's, like I said, I think both offenses are really, really good.
Yeah.
And
he just
made it right in. There was a clear path right there. 8-8.
had an open path right to the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
We're all tied up here at Eastern Hancock.
So it's 8-8 here. Here with just 27 seconds left in the first quarter.
Mr. Schultz says too late for yelling at his computer. Gosh dang.
So.
Rainbow and Fox back deep.
All right. So Rainbolt and Fox looking to return this kick. I did hit the replay button, but I don't think we're going to get to it right now on that. I haven't checked to see how many viewers we've had. I pulled up on my phone.
And he's kicking it. Oh, it was very slow on
Very
the
low
ground.
kick. Fox will start
Fox
taking
got it.
off.
Oh, and he's down.
So about the 36-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac Moles on the stop for the Bears. So first and 10, Eastern Hancock.
20 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Okay, Houston looks to pass. He throws it deep. Oh!
Right through the hands of O'Neal.
Yeah, he was
Does
open.
not look happy about that.
It was really a good throw. I
Right-
think if he
right
catches
to
that,
his
he's
hand.
running still. So, so that would have been That would have been a really big play there for the Royals. Unfortunately, unable to complete it. 2nd down and 10. 16 seconds remaining here in the first period. Swan's going to look to pass again.
Oh, still
Pass over here is
incomplete.
And the receiver, Victor Olivo. Defended by the Bears, Isaac Knowles. They'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Royals.
So 3rd and 10. We need the Royals to really get something going here.
You gonna pass?
my.
So it nearly intercepted there by number 35 of the Golden Bears. And then the deflection almost went to Olivo. And now we're at 4th and 10, and I'm going to guess that we're going to punt it away here. So a couple offensive possessions have kind of stalled. And we're not used to that. We usually, at least move the ball a little bit. So
Now we're on our 2nd punt.
yeah, I'm not sure. We've only punted twice a couple times.
It'll be down at the 33-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 Bears.
So if I'm looking right, it looks like we have about 25 on YouTube and 8 on Facebook.
Yay.
So
Nice.
share the Facebook link and the YouTube link and Twitter retweet and let more people know about it.
1.1 second to go.
The other night we had 78, I believe, watching at one time.
There's a lot
That
of
was
people.
Knightstown's
We
game?
had
I think
some
so.
watching from Arizona,
Yeah.
all over the place.
Japan.
Japan, yeah.
Really?
Yep. Oh. So that's the end of the first quarter. And
That'll bring us to the end of the
we're
first
going
quarter.
to try another one of these
We're all tied at 8 apiece.
commercials here. And I still need to set some stuff up. So we have to do a few IHSA commercials each game. So here's another one.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right. We'll change this over to the second period. So a tie game. If you look at the computer kind of predictions for this, they actually predict the game to be 31-30.
So close one.
Yeah, it's expected to be this type of a game. So hopefully we're on the right side of that 31-30.
Yeah.
And we're able to get things going.
So
Just see.
whistles blowing.
Not starting.
And looks like we do have our play clock issues figured out. Last week we had some play clock problems.
Right.
And I'm going to blame Coach Bechtel. I'm going to say it softly so he can't hear me. It was probably his fault. And then, but we'll see. I don't know what the delay is here. And I think they're moving the ball a yard. So I guess the ball wasn't lined in the right spot. And pass by Jackson Ullum. And good defense there by
It's Sotelo.
Sotelo.
There again.
So Sotelo trying to make a case for player of the game already.
I think it is.
Let's see here. And it looks like the Golden Bears are trying to get the call from the sideline. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Big play here. need a stop. And he's going to throw.
Short little pass.
And no
And
one was blocking him.
he
Olivo
is going to
got
get
him
the
down.
he's going to get the first down by
Takes him
about
to the
2
floor.
yards. So 2 yards past the first down marker.
Be enough for a first down for the Raiders. So the ball will be spotted at the 45, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 from the 45. So big play there. A few third downs that Monroe Central's been able to convert and move the football.
He's got it and he's down.
So gain of about 2.
Not that much.
Connor Schultz on the initial hit from the Royals, a pickup of about 3 for the Bears. They bring up a 2nd and 8, 7.
And Jackson Olam's going to pass again.
Pass into the near sideline.
And
Oh, Vivo's got him again.
so big hit there, but it's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. I'm not sure who's running our camera tonight. I need to check that here. Thank them. It's usually either John Splater or Justin Swan. So we'll see. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. While we have a chance here, I'm going to show, like I said, we're streaming actually in 3 locations. We're on YouTube, where we've always been. We have a new Facebook page where you can also watch the stream from. And then we're on Twitter and Periscope. So look us up, EH Sports Network, and find us. And it literally just comes up on your feed whenever we're live, and you can watch it right there. Let's see. Don't have a lot of videos in between. A lot of timeouts already, I think. So still 11 minutes here in the second period. And it's going to be a big play here again, 3rd and about 3.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
False
so
start.
I don't know what they're going to call here. We'll see.
Referee's coming up on the field.
Is it a false start or offsides? That's what we're waiting on. And I mean, both teams jumped there. I guess I could have hit the replay button and we could have checked it out in slow motion to see which one jumped first. But
The suspense is more thrilling.
they're going to call a false start on Monroe Central, so that's going to push them back 5 yards. And this is like so far this has happened a few times to Monroe Central, and they've been able to overcome it.
Get a first down out of it
Yeah, a few times.
the last time.
So it's really Royals need to stand strong and make them pay for the penalties. A little miscommunication early here. Jackson Olam looks to pass. And
Sotelo is pulling him down.
Pulling him there.
Yep. So great job by Sotelo. He was open early, and then Sotelo just closes so quickly.
Just gets a hold and
he didn't let go. And you were kind of like, you were like, somebody get over there and help him.
Yeah.
So, but 4th down. It looks like they're going to punt. Cole Rainbolt back to receive. Cole already with 2 huge punt returns this season. One for a touchdown and one that was a touchdown that got called back. And he steps away.
Down at the 15-yard line, so be 1st and 10, Eastern Hancock.
So the Royals are going to take over 8-8 game. And exactly kind of game where we kind of thought. It's going to be a close game by both teams. And so, though I kind of expected it to be a little bit more offensive, the defenses have kind of stepped up. to this point. Both teams had pretty good drives early, and then now it's been more of a defensive battle. A handoff there to Zach. So using Zach a little bit more in the running game than what we have in previous weeks. It's going to be second down at about 8.
Pick up a 2 on the play. Gonna bring up a second down.
And Swan looks to pass. And
There we go.
so pass there to Rainbow. He gets the catch and gets the first down. Not sure. I think we're kind of going against the wind right now. I think the wind is blowing toward the west, toward the left. So right now I think Houston's throwing against the wind a little bit. So interesting to see if that changes anything.
Ball snapped.
Oh, and a lot of pressure, and he's going to go down. So a little indecisive, and then the pocket closed pretty quickly. So it's going to be second down and long, second and about 15. 9 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the second period. Ooh.
Zach is quick up the field.
Through there.
Yep. Good job there by Zach.
I don't think the other team noticed it for a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of a draw, kind of made it look like it was going to be a pass, and Houston handed it off, and Zach was hitting the line full speed. So it makes it more manageable, third and about 6. Houston just threw it right to the defender.
No.
And
it's an
runs it right into
interception.
the end zone.
So it's going to be touchdown Monroe Central on the pick 6.
Right into the hands.
That's a tough break there because he just got a little bit of pressure, and then he threw it right there in the hands. We got that replay, I think. So we'll get to that as soon as this kick or extra point comes up. And those are the kind of plays that we can't afford right there. We can't.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean.
And then you have to make the effort to get him, but
Right.
he ran right into the end zone.
Yep. So those are the plays. Those happened a few times when we played against Heritage Christian in our loss of the season. Well, they're going to go for 2. And it's going to be close.
Don't think it's good. It's not good.
Yep. So it did not get there. Let's see this replay here.
Yes, I'd love to see this replay.
So here's the play. He gets a little bit of pressure here and starts to run away.
There he is. And it went right there.
And I'm going to guess he didn't see him at all. He didn't realize. He was probably
No.
looking more up toward Cole or somebody, and unfortunately get the turnover. I'm trying to look and see here. We'll rewind it just a little bit.
Number was that?
I think it was Cole. And
Number 33.
there was a lineman there in the
So
way.
it's like he bounced off the defensive line and
Yep. So tough break there for the Royals and a great break there for Monroe Central. And we have a penalty here. Looks like a false start on the kickoff. I'm guessing a few people were way past the line before they kicked.
penalty after penalty.
But they've been able to
But yeah,
overcome
they
those.
seem
They,
to persevere.
they haven't been. It hasn't really hurt them
No.
yet. So the wind is going that direction. So it's interesting to see how good their kicker is. JP, when he kicked it, he got it all the way in the end zone. So going this direction.
Roddy Brown again kicking off. And it's
Get
going
right
to go
to
JP.
He's running.
And there he goes.
Oh my goodness.
And there he
running
is.
all
He
the
may
way.
go.
Look at JP.
That's
go.
just what we needed.
There we go.
Look at- That's how you do it.
That was good. Look at him go.
Punt return all the way to the touchdown.
So
He ran like the wind.
That's how it's done down here at EH.
the
The
good.
horns are blaring right now.
Yeah, great job there, and good blocking by the
yeah.
kickoff return group.
Great blocking.
And then JP's speed just hit the
Yes.
hole. And,
He is also a quick for our team.
yeah, he was definitely. I mean, we were already pretty quick. He definitely adds to that. So Houston throws it, but not going to get in. So it's tied up, 14-14. Let's see this replay.
Back at it again with the ties.
So let's see here. See this replay.
Glorious replay.
So pretty good blocking there.
Right. Fox just has the opening.
He has a big opening. Goodness. Oh, one of them tried to grab him, but he fell.
And the
there he goes.
speed down the
up
sideline. And great job there, and a great recovery after the interception, pick six. And they kind of bounced back, and we had a break go our way there.
So tie game for both teams.
Yep, 8 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. So, we're going to try an onside kick.
Oh, goodness, he went down. And down by.
So they tried to kick it and tried to get the ball back. That would have been a huge momentum shift there for the Royals, but good play by Monroe Central. It didn't fool them at all. And he got the ball and got hit pretty hard and held on. Again, this is what we're dealing with here. The Mid-Eastern Conference standings. 2 of the 3 1-0 teams in the conference. So a lot on the line tonight here in this game. And Jackson Olin passes.
And it's complete, but he got him down there.
Caught there.
I'm
First down.
kind of already on my feet over this predicted score.
Oh, I told
And
you.
we're tied.
Yeah.
Kinda got me on my toes right now.
They're right.
Yeah. So
8 minutes and 20 seconds left.
it's definitely a game that teams seem to be pretty evenly matched. Olin back to pass. Oh, it's picked off by Chase Settergren.
Chase Settergren is
And-
moving and
Woo!
he's making that.
So
Settergren with the interception.
huge play right there. Let's see if I can get this replay up.
Royals get the ball
We're
back.
gonna replay that real quick.
Give us that replay.
So did a great job.
Medicine right there.
Yeah, it's a big break. And we're trying to hurry here because they're getting ready to go back to live action.
Red's ready to pass to
So I'm going to go back to live here in
Right
just
there.
a moment.
right there.
So here we go. We're back to live. Swan looks to pass. Oh, a little too high.
High.
So a couple more things. The chat is working. So if there's anything that you want to, we'll mention. We like to
mention our people.
we like to interact with who's watching. So you can add a comment, chat, say go Royals. Tell us where you're watching from.
Anything.
Well, my mom is watching, but apparently she's watching and she can't comment, so sadly. That's
Okay.
a sad time.
Draw right up the middle, Zach, for a gain of about 2. Also, if there's anything that's wrong, like the video's not working very well, or the sound's too loud, or too
If you want the time,
quiet, yeah, if you anything you want to know that we're not providing, let us know. 3rd down and 7. 7 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the first half. Short pass. Oh, it's a fumble. And another turnover.
Goodness, it goes back and forth.
Oh, we'll see if I can speed this up. And here's the replay. It was caught there. I'm not sure who caught it. But it just ripped out. Ball comes out. Can't see a whole lot there in that replay, I don't
It is
think.
back and forth ball.
So turnover is the name of the game right now. Both teams unable to hang on to the football. Run right up the middle. A lot of our struggles defensively seems to be been against the run. A lot of teams have had some success running against us. Monroe Central, a little bit more of a passing team than other teams that we've faced. There's a inside handoff. And again, it looks like that's going to be a first down or close.
Close to the yard marker.
6 minutes and 51 seconds. I'm not sure what we have, a little official timeout. Why we have a little bit of a timeout? Oh, they're going to say it's a first down.
The first down.
It'll be enough for a first down for the Bears. So 1st and 10. Ball spotted outside the 40 at the 41.
And so that's what the timeout was for. So first down and 10 from about the 41-yard line. 6 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Another handoff up the middle.
They're just inching their way up the field.
Yep.
Tyler Cavaletto on the stop for the Royals.
Tyler Cavaletto with the tackle.
And a 1-yard gain, so to bring up a 2nd and 9 for the Bears.
And Olam is going to pass this time. He's got a lot of pressure. And he is going to get sacked. Well, he almost got back to the line of scrimmage, but came up about 2 yards short. Who got that? Who was the tackle? Did you hear?
I couldn't see.
Let's see. So it's going to be 3rd and about 11. Again, a great game here. If you know people that want to watch, share the link, share the Facebook post, share the or retweet the Twitter post. 3rd down and 11. And a lot of pressure again. Oh, he trips. Oh, and it was almost picked off.
Sedegren almost got a 2nd interception.
I don't know. Is that Sedegren again?
Yeah.
So Chase Sedegren, the senior, about got him another interception on senior night. I think it was Sedegren earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Denise
Okay.
Beaver said way to go, number 2 on this interception.
Well, you almost got another one right there. So it's going to be a punt.
They're punting it all the way over.
Rainbow at the 12.
Rainbow's got it.
And he's going to go down.
And he brings it out.
So while we have a moment here and they change, talk about halftime, we have a lot of videos coming up at halftime. We have a halftime report that Jocelyn's in. And then we have a homecoming recap that Lainey is in. And then we have Mr. Barton's video is going to be on there with Brandon Cross.
From the pep rally. Oh, goodness.
And then we'll see how long that lasts. And then we'll get to possibly some IHSAA videos if we have time. So a lot of things going on at halftime today, so stay with us. And there's about 5 minutes until halftime.
We'll give credit. Looks like Logan Swallow maybe on the stop, or 58 on the stop for the Bears.
It's definitely a different feel in the press box than what we've had.
Yeah,
It was
I'd say so.
so hot and sweaty the last few games, and the temperature changed about 30 degrees in this 1 week.
Oh, yeah, I got my hot hammer.
Great find by
And he's finding
Swan.
He's going.
Good job, Cole.
Great job, Cole.
Oh, and then there's going to be 15 more yards. So a late hit there, I believe. So the Royals are really going to have a huge gain here. Great pass by Swan.
Yes.
And then Cole could have just settled to go out of bounds, but he cut it back. And then I think they're going to get them for hitting and landing on Cole while he was already out of bounds. So we'll see I think that's what the call is. So they're going to add 15 more yards to that big gain.
That's a lot of yards.
So it's going to be 4 minutes and 25 seconds left here till halftime, and the Royals are starting to threaten the red zone.
Marked off against the Bears. Unsportsmanlike conduct. So we 1st and 10 Eastern Hancock.
So it's 1st and 10, and hopefully the Royals can keep this momentum going.
Hand it off to Olivo.
Evo, he's going.
He's fighting for the run.
So another senior there with the handoff.
Not before a pickup of about 4 yards on the play to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Royals.
So 4-yard pickup. I don't have a good view from here. I have a big wall in my way. You might. Swan looking to pass. Oh!
That was
Very
bad.
close.
Very close to an interception.
Ooh.
We don't like those.
Yeah. It was completed,
Yeah.
but
It's a good
most of the
gain.
crowd and us all
I don't
gasp.
Justin Hoyt on the stop for the Bears.
It had that same feeling as the interception
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh, yes.
Rolling the same way, passing it in about the same spot. So it's 3rd down and about 4. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second quarter.
Gives it to someone in the middle. Olivo.
And
See where it's marked at?
going to be just short, 4th down. So interesting to see what Coach Gallion goes with here
4th and short for the
on
Royals.
4th and short.
So 4th and less than 1 for the Royals.
And they are going to hand it off right up the middle.
And I think he's got enough forward progress for a 1st down.
So great job by our offensive linemen there. That was all
Great.
offensive linemen moving the pile and allowing us to get that 1st down.
With 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go.
So it looks like it'll be 1st and 10 Eastern Hancock. Ball spotted at
Jocelyn,
the
you want that? I
25-yard
can't see
line.
very good. You got it.
Oh, yeah. I got this one.
We love the
All
wall
right.
standing in Mr. Paxton's way.
Yes.
My middle area is very nice over here.
All right, so
Going,
Swan is
passing
making a
to
deep pass.
JP and
Fox almost completes the pass. Oh, that would have been the deepest pass I've ever seen. Holy smokes, if he would have caught that.
Yeah. Well, there was a flag thrown on the play, so it's
Yeah,
going
it
to
was
be.
a good pass.
It's
It
going to be.
was.
But-
It's going to be pass interference.
Yeah.
With the defender on the play.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be pass interference on the Golden Bears. Oh, wait a minute here.
Maybe not.
Well, yep.
So it is a
Maybe
pass
so.
interference.
They were moving the wrong way. I was like, why are we moving backwards? So it is.
Yep.
So it is a penalty, and JP still almost caught that. I
Oh,
thought.
was real
that
close.
he had his hands on it. He got his hands on it.
So here we
a
are,
little bit closer there.
1st and 10,
So
from-
1st and 10 from the Royals.
12-yard line or so, 11.
Somewhere close.
So we'll see. 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here until halftime.
hoping for the touchdown,
Levo
posting the
on
lead,
the
and they're
carry straight up the middle, and he's met.
Levo almost got it in there.
Looks like by number Isaac Moles, number 48
So a
for the Bears.
no gain, pretty much.
Yeah.
No gain, or maybe a short loss
No,
on the
no
play, bring
gain.
up a 2nd and long for the Royals.
2nd and 10 from about the 11. See what they come up with here. Swans scrambling.
Swan pass.
And he's
He's
got
caught in the end zone.
He's got it.
That would be Sotelo
Sotelo
in the
oh,
end
he is-
zone.
Look at him go.
Reception for the Royals.
That's offense and defense now that he's been up on the.
Yep. So touchdown there.
Touchdown.
Royals take the 20-14 lead. I got that replay. We'll get to it here in a moment. We'll see.
He got up in the air for that one.
He jumped high.
So good effort by Sotelo.
So we're going for 2. Last week we went for extra points, so I find it a little bit interesting. Maybe the wind is a factor tonight.
Probably. The wind's pretty harsh out there. It's cold.
So they might feel more comfortable going for 2 tonight. Swan passes.
It's like it's
Incomplete.
not complete.
So let's get to this replay real quick.
Still 2014 with minute 23. The fireworks are going on.
So here's the replay of the touchdown. He starts to scramble. They get some pressure right up the middle. Houston scrambles, and then he kind of just lofts it up.
And there's the jump
There's
to get
Caden.
that.
Great effort.
Yeah, Sotelo just went up and got it. So great job there. And like we mentioned earlier, I think he's kind of looking like a possible leader for player of the game.
He's done a lot of good things so far for the Royals.
Defensively,
A lot of tackles.
defensively and offense. So seemed like we say his name a lot.
Yeah, I believe so.
But most importantly, it is 20-14, Royals in the lead.
And
Ooh, got a chance to get it.
yeah.
Zach jumps on it.
He slid down there. Look at him go.
So the Royals are going to take the ball back right away.
This is looking great for
They're
Royals.
all dancing it up over here. Our team is happy.
And they're in awesome field position right now.
Yeah, so really big mistake there by
Monroe Central.
Monroe Central not fielding that ball.
No.
And Zach, quickly gets down there.
Quickly. He's fast.
He was definitely, he got that before there's the.
So I did get the replay on that. I don't know if we'll ever get to watch it, but I did get it.
With our lengthy
So
halftime.
Royals have another chance here to score.
Oh, yes. They're going. 25 is wide open, and he
Caught that.
Landon O'Neal comes down with the pass.
That was such a close.
He grabs it with one hand and secures the ball.
O'Neal's got it.
Royals on a run here.
So, that was a great catch.
That was
a great
an awesome catch. I couldn't believe that one.
That was.
Did you get that replay?
I did get the replay.
Okay, yeah, we're
We
going to
need
have to
that
come back to that
But
one.
we don't have time to watch it right now.
No, we'll come
find
back to
time.
that.
1 minute left here until halftime. So the Royals threatening to extend this lead.
We've got to come back to that catch.
Oh, and there it is.
And
Another
there
one
it
for
is
O'Neal,
from
maybe.
O'Neal. Oh, wait, we got to wave in arms.
So he's almost the touchdown.
Probably just like 1 or 2 yards. It's close.
Yeah, he was,
Inches from the goal line.
Landon caught it. He reached the ball out like he was trying to get the ball
Yeah,
across the goal
He
line.
got pushed back.
And
They are so close.
there's only 38 seconds remaining here. They're not in a big hurry here, but they need to punch it in. Run right up the middle, and Zach's going to score.
Zach
Or leave it.
walks it
Zach.
Arnold walks it right in.
Zach Arnold with the touchdown.
So back-to-back touchdowns for the Royals.
That is awesome.
Lots of great things in the
Yep.
matter of that.
In a matter of
Minute.
minutes before halftime.
Yep. So
I agree with Alexis Wilkinson. Woo, go Royals.
Yep. So we got, Alexis Wilkinson. That's
Yes.
our Japan.
Yay!
Hope it's nice in Japan.
Go Royals. Yeah, hope
Glad
it's not
you
as
could
cold
join
as
us.
It is here.
So
Okay.
here we go, going for 2.
Conversion, the Royals elected to go for 2.
I have a couple replays to get to.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Ew.
No good.
So close to JP.
So let's see if we can catch 2 replays here.
That'd be great.
So this was the kickoff.
25. Monroe Central, 14.
Here's the kickoff where we kind of just lightly
26.
kick it over the first row of the kickoff team. And Zach
Zach
is
is-
just like
He
flying.
Run! Look at him run. He's
running right with the
and
ball.
Sliding into there.
So that was the first great play there. They get that back-to-back touchdown. And then the second one here was a great catch by
O'Neal with one
O'Neal.
hand.
That one-handed catch.
Just snagged it and brought it down with him.
See
From the 40 for the Royals.
if we can get this. They're getting ready to kick off, but I really want to see this catch by Landon.
It's going. He jumps and oh my goodness. That
And
guy right behind.
all right,
him.
we're back to live action here. That might be our play of the game right
That
there.
might be our
catch.
play.
That is
Yeah.
our play of the game, I think.
That's looking good for the play of the game.
Spot the ball at the 31.
We used to have a player named Peyton Wilkinson that used to make catches like that. That's probably also in Japan.
Oh,
Timeout, Eastern Hancock.
So again, I want to see that
I
again.
know.
Timeout.
Mr. Pax is very
mean-
infatuated with this catch.
So here's the actual play.
So Landon wide open.
The guy behind him almost.
He
got
hits it with one
He
hand.
Climbs
out
up
of
the
that.
stairs. Snags it with one hand.
That was impressive. Very
Team's
impressive.
going crazy.
So just 23.4 seconds. Is it 20? Oh, yeah.
20.
26, right? Yeah. So I have the score right. For a second, I thought I had the score wrong.
No,
14.
26-14. Getting close to that computer 31-30
Yep.
for us.
Yep. Yeah, the predicted score when I checked it, or someone had a predicted score of 31-30 based on some computer rankings.
Oh,
And
Peyton Wilkinson is watching with us from Japan. It's amazing.
so good to hear. All right, so important defensive stop here. Don't let them score before halftime. Oh, Vandervliet. Ooh, he got a lot of pressure.
Across the middle.
And get a tackle. All right.
And forced out of bounds here
So
on the near
16.2 seconds remaining. We're playing back a little bit on defense. We don't want to give up a big play here.
side. 16.2 remaining.
And
Brings the ball out to the 47-yard line. First and 10 Bears.
well, it's about the 47-yard line. 16.2 seconds left. Oh, looked like there was a false start. We'll
We do have a
see.
question from the comments, Mr. Pax, if you'd love to address it.
Who gets the ball to start the second half?
I don't have a clue.
I feel like, did JP, I think we kicked off and JP kicked it like, no.
We
No,
got,
We
the,
got
ball
the ball.
first.
We got the ball
O's.
first because we went right down the field.
Yep.
We had all those passes to
There
Landon.
we go.
So I believe Monroe Central is going to get the ball in the second half. We had a lot of stuff going on there early,
Yeah.
and
A lot
kinda
of stuff happening.
Crazy start.
that was a whole 2 quarters ago, or almost.
That's a long time ago. That's about 24 minutes ago. Oh, he's passing and.
Oh, pass is incomplete.
So it's 10.8 seconds till halftime. Make sure you stick around. We had some. My
Yeah,
intro to
the-
communications class spent a lot
We
of
have a
time
busy halftime.
working.
Busy halftime.
They worked hard on some videos for this week, and so really take a moment and just watch those then at halftime.
Colt Schultz loving to pipe in and telling us that Monroe Central is the one that starts the second half.
Yeah. See, I knew he would know.
He would know. Oh, he's got it.
The over
Number
on the
14.
reception.
And get him down.
He's
Get him
going
down.
There we
down.
go.
He
And
got far.
that's going to end the first half. The Royals ahead 26-14.
Woohoo!
So we do have the official here blowing. He's stopping things. Let's see if there's a flag on the play. Or was there a timeout called? Oh, they called a timeout.
Monroe Central.
So
A timeout at a time like this?
there's a timeout here. I don't know how much time's going to be on the clock.
There was 10 seconds left in
Yeah.
the beginning, so.
I'm guessing it's going to be like 2 or 3 seconds. They're going to have him put back on the clock.
What can you do in 2 to 3 seconds? I guess we'll find out.
I believe Jocelyn scored a game-winning powder puff touchdown.
Oh,
In 2.3 seconds.
I see how we're
So.
going here.
So powder
It
puff.
can be done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Said by the legend.
the
Powder Puff legend.
Powder Puff legend. I think you're mentioning the whole recap video.
All right, here we go. I don't know. I think they're just going to play an unplayed down here, or untimed down,
We will see.
because I didn't put any time on the clock.
And time's out right now.
So he's going to throw it deep.
Deep.
Picked off by O'Neal.
Interception. He's going.
And-
going.
There we go. Interception there by O'Neal, and that's how the half's going to end.
Now
26 to
O'Neal's working his
14.
way up to player of the game.
Yep.
He gets the timeout.
Yep, he would be up there too.
We've got some names.
So
Names in our minds right now.
So we're gonna go ahead and start the halftime stuff, and then we will be joining you a little bit later with the third quarter. So thank you. Sorry.
Thinking what else we're at.
All right. Leave me alone. All right.
What else?
So let me make sure I have all the settings ready for you, and we'll go. So.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And welcome to Eastern Hancock's Halftime Report.
I hope you've enjoyed the first half of the game. Now let's get on to some upcoming sports news.
For boys tennis news, the high school tennis team finished up their regular season this past week, and they also started up sectional play. The boys tennis team has an invite tomorrow morning at Noblesville, and that will conclude their season.
The high school volleyball team is wrapping up their season with matches this Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday and Tuesday will be away, and Thursday will be their last home game.
That will be their senior night, so make sure to get out to that. That looks like a pretty full week for them to conclude their season. High school girls golf finished up their season 2 weeks ago, but since we missed a halftime report, we'll report about it now. The girls golf team finished as probably one of the best teams to go through Eastern for golf. The team broke their low score record 3 times, and Jocelyn here broke her low score record twice.
Tomorrow morning, our cross-country runners will compete in the MEC at Blue River Valley High School. That will be their last meet before sectionals, so good luck, runners.
Our JV and middle school football news, the middle school football team finished up their season this past week, and the JV team will not play over fall break, but they will pick it back up on the Monday we get back from fall break versus Shenandoah.
This past week's Athlete of the Week was Savannah Harden for the middle school, and since we didn't see you last week, Olivia Evans was our Athlete of the Week, so congratulations.
And for high school, the week we missed, it was Jocelyn, and then this past week's was Emma Weiss. Congratulations.
As most sports wrap up their seasons, we want to wish a good luck to all teams playing this upcoming week.
And we want to wish you a great fall break, full of fun and nice weather.
So now we'll send you to Wes and Cody for some senior recognition.
Hello, my name is Cody.
And my name is Wes. Before our football game, we recognized our seniors. We recognized our seniors for fall sports and activities.
And starting off with our band, we have Allison Kirkland, my very own girlfriend, Allison Bunnell, Jocelyn Leisure, Matt Carter, Ashton Trueblood, Corinna Jennings, and Valentina Brooks.
Also,
and
Nick Edwards.
Nick Edwards.
Cheer.
We also have Corinna Jennings.
For football, we have Chase Edegren, Tyler Vanderfleet, Diesel, David Fields, Garrett Friesen, Victor Olivo, Connor Schultz, Ethan Boyer, Levi Durham, and Harrison Collins.
For volleyball, we have Leah Sotelo, Skylar Smith, Paige Wicker, Jordan Cross, and Gracie Gray.
For golf, we have our very own Jocelyn Duncan, we have Hunter Orr, and Daly Pelger. For cross country, we have Nick Edwards, Garrett Henderson, Skylar Sexton, and Weston Bishop.
And for tennis, we have Brady Smith, Drake Smith, Sammy Blocker, Valentina Brooks, and Allison Kirkland. And Carissa Wicker is also a football manager.
Congrats to them and good luck to them in their future. Now, on to our homecoming wrap-up video.
Yes, indeed.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Lainey, and welcome to Homecoming Recap for 2019.
Just to make sure you remember, our homecoming theme was Disney villains, and the seniors were Ursula, juniors were Queen of Hearts, sophomores were Maleficent, and freshmen were the Voodoo Man.
And first we are going to talk about hallways. Each of them were amazing, and it took a lot of time to pull those things together.
The people who won were the juniors with Queen of Hearts, followed by the seniors, then the sophomores, and then the freshmen.
Here is a video to show you what all the wonderful homecoming hallways look like.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Next up is Sledgehammer, and that was on Monday.
The respective teams of the juniors and the seniors won their games to face off in the final.
It was a really close match with 3 sets, but the seniors did come out victorious.
Second, of course, were the juniors. Third were the sophomores, and fourth were the freshmen.
Here are some clips of the match.
Next up, we have the Leadership Pep Rally that took place on game day.
There were a lot of fun games that went on, but here are our top 3. Brandon Cross won the dancing contest as Napoleon Dynamite.
We saw our 2 principals go on a tandem bike and become the world champions.
And our 2-time eating champion, Brady Ellis, won the pancake eating contest. Here are some quick videos of our pep rally. Man, that Brady Ellis can really put down some food.
Moving on to Powder Puff, which is played on Tuesday night.
The rankings were exactly the same as Sledgehammer, with seniors winning, juniors taking the second place, then sophomores, and then freshmen.
The juniors made a really close game because in the final 1 second, Jocelyn Duncan scored her winning touchdown for the seniors.
Here's some footage of that game. And up next are the floats, which were voted on during halftime by the opposing team on Friday night.
They were also shown on the track during halftime of our game.
Now, the winners of the floats for this year were the juniors with Queen of Hearts, followed by the sophomores with Maleficent, then the seniors with Ursula, and then freshmen with the Voodoo Man.
Here is a clip of all the floats on our halftime track.
This year's winning float belongs to the junior class. For our overall homecoming winners, this is a combination of dress-up days, hallways, floats.
And don't forget that all of last week we had Spirit Days.
The Spirit Days were there to show which class had the most school spirit over the whole course of the week.
First came the freshmen, second were the sophomores, third were the juniors, and in last were the seniors.
Now our student publications class has offered us some of the best pictures of our Spirit Days. So here they are.
Now that you've seen all the homecoming festivities, we can tell you who won overall.
It was announced at halftime of our football game on Friday. And at first we had the juniors, followed by the sophomores, and then the seniors, and then the freshmen. Good luck next year to all of our classes.
And we hope that you guys had a happy homecoming.
Episode of VH 120. I'm Adam Barton, principal of Eastern Hancock High School and Middle School. Welcome to this week's episode of EH 120, where each week we highlight students and staff at Eastern Hancock High School and Middle School. This week we are coming off our homecoming week of last week where we had our pep session, and one of the stars of our pep session, Mr. Brandon Cross. Brandon, as Mr. Bechtel put it, had one of the highlight moments in pep session history with his dance on Friday. Brandon, tell us about your dance.
Well, me and my sister set it up I was on YouTube and she told me to do the Napoleon Dynamite dance.
Yeah.
And so on Wednesday, me and my mom went to Walmart and she got me a white t-shirt and red paint and then we headed back home and she couldn't afford the glasses there.
Yeah.
So the next day I was at school and she brought the glasses at Dollar Tree store while I'm at school.
Yeah.
And I came back home and she got me the glasses and the glasses were girly, so she took the lenses out.
Yeah.
And so I wore them. And then on that night, me and my sister were painting Vote for Pedro.
Yeah.
On the white t-shirt. And Friday, that's the day when I was Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How long did you practice for your Napoleon Dynamite dance?
So I practiced the whole weekend except for Friday because that's when the dance was. So yeah.
So about a week of practice. Were you nervous when you went out there in front of everybody?
Kind of.
Kind of. It was a big crowd, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but once you got going in the dance, you were fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think when everybody started cheering for you and the whole gym went crazy?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool how they say Brandon. Brandon.
Yeah, so as you walked off the side, you kind of got an encore where you got to run back across, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Good reaction from our crowd, and they appreciated how much hard work you put into it. What will you do next year to follow up? What's your next dance? You got any ideas to follow this up at a pep session next year?
I don't know.
You still got to think about it? You've got a whole year to plan, right?
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your hard work and what you did. That was pretty cool. Thank you for watching this week's episode of EH 120. We will see you in 2 weeks. We have fall break next week, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that. Have a great week.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly update from the IHSAA Commissioner himself, Bobby Cox. Now for the inside scoop on what's happening day to day with the IHSAA. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Bobby Cox.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our weekly conversation with Bobby Cox, the Commissioner of the IHSAA, to talk about all things IHSAA. Commissioner, a very, very busy weekend coming up and a very busy month, quite frankly. Girls State Finals in golf at Prairie View Golf Club coming up this weekend, which begins a continuation of upcoming tournaments with tennis, soccer, cross country, you name it. We have it coming up. So this is a big fall championship push coming up starting this weekend.
You're correct, Bob. We start with our Girls Golf State Championships at Prairie View. I thank our friends Doc O'Neill and the group out at Prairie View for all the work they do to host our state finals. A tremendous venue, a great opportunity for our young people to play. It's a difficult golf course, but it's a fair golf course, and we'll crown a state championship Saturday afternoon. 100 players, 15 schools, and 25 individuals, and they play 36 holes over 2 days, and we're going to determine a champion, and that's the first of 22 of them.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that we are in a state championship mode, and we're getting into the first weekend in October, and as you mentioned, 22 state championships. Prairie View, a fantastic course, and what's always interesting, I think, with the golf championships is weather can be a factor, but also, you know what, the vagaries of golf. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and I think when you're a state champion in that particular sport, you certainly deserve it.
Well, you deserve it in any sport, but golf is one of those where there's no place to hide. I mean, you go out there and you're playing your golf ball against the golf course. It really doesn't matter what goes on around you. It's your golf ball against the golf course. And you're right. Weather can be a big factor in our golf tournament. It has been in the past.
And I've been out there when we've had two young people playing off for an individual medalist position in what would be characterized as a driving range for them, to just be real honest. And they're trying to hit balls and trying to make putts, and it's just challenging. And the pressure of playing in a tournament of that nature is, like every high school sport, there's pressure. You want to do the best you can, but that's one thing I really like about our individual sports is, when you're out there, you're playing golf or you're wrestling under the lights at Bankers Life Fieldhouse or whatever the sport might be. It's you against yourself. You're the one that's out there competing.
Okay. We are back here for the second half.
Hope you've enjoyed the halftime report.
And the homecoming recap.
Oh, did we get a ball again?
Oh.
We did.
So Royals come.
Oh, yes.
What a great start to the second half for the Royals. They just go in there and get the ball right back.
The first 2 seconds.
I'm trying to see if...
Pick recovery, and that puts them at 1st and 10.
So apparently I did not get the replay because I was trying to replay that because I didn't see what happened. I was still getting set up.
So Royals off the bat.
So that's twice now the Royals have gotten the ball on a kickoff.
Yeah.
And in a game where it's supposed to be a score of 31-30, that's huge if you can get the ball. Oh. And it's
deep past the Fox. JP Fox.
Touchdown. So I can't imagine a better start than that. You kick an onside kick, get the recovery, and then a touchdown pass from Houston Swan to JP Fox.
That was in less than 10 seconds.
This is the greatest
9
start.
seconds of the quarter. And they're on fire right now.
Now, if I'm looking at a weakness, I don't think we've converted a 2-point conversion other than, I guess, the very first one we did. So
once we get the 2-point conversions.
And so here's our attempt. And we'll try to get that replay, maybe both replays. Swan actually goes up to talk to one of the linemen.
Might be Cavaletta, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Arnold,
he's
yep. So no good.
Almost gets through.
So let's see. I'm going to start with the kickoff here. Here's the kickoff to start the second half. And I didn't even see it, so I'm kind of interested to see what happened here. So a short little kick. It has to go past the 50. It does. The Monroe Central player wasn't able to control it, and the Royals jumped on it. So that's the first one. And then let's jump to the touchdown. Sorry. The touchdown here of Swan to JP Fox.
It was a long, deep pass.
So, again, they're getting ready to kick off. So I may transition here, but
Yeah, he had it.
here we go, back to live action. And this time, Monroe Central recovers it. And they're going to have pretty good field position here, about the 48-yard line.
Mitchell Moles on the return.
Mr. Pax is trying to close our window because the wind is coming in real quick.
There we go. I'm just afraid that I'm going to pull something and
The wire is
disconnects
and
the
we're not going to
live
have a camera view upstairs. So all the other games we couldn't get enough windows open. Now we're like too cold.
Mother Nature coming in.
So great start.
Keeping the energy.
Yeah, good momentum. Wow. We had a good end of the second quarter
Yeah.
and now a good start to the third.
They've just, kept that same energy.
Straight up the middle, and he stopped, met by a wall of Royals.
So good defense there. It's only going to be about a gain of 2.
It looks like Tyler Cavallino coming off the bottom of the pile for the Royals on the initial hit.
And looks like Beaudry comes in for Cavaletto.
2-yard gain on the play, bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Bears.
And
You want anything, Justin?
Nope, I'm okay.
So 2nd and 8, run right up the middle, and
Oh, he's quick up the middle.
good gain. And for the Golden Bears.
For the Bears in the Royal territory.
So it's going to be a first down Golden Bears, and so now they got a little momentum going here after a rough end of the second half or second quarter and beginning of the third quarter.
37-yard line.
Oh, it's super hot in Japan.
Is it?
Yep, it's super cold. Well, it's not super cold, but
yeah.
it's cold
Definitely.
compared to what we've been seeing.
Yeah.
What are we, probably around 50 to 60 degrees right now.
Mm-hmm.
But last week, or just a few days ago, we were in the 90s. So 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for the Bears.
And Olam looks to pass. He's got some pressure from behind by Wes Kane.
Wesley Kane.
Ooh, is it fumble?
Wesley Kane jumps on the quarterback.
Yeah, so great pursuit there by Kane. I don't know if he could tell he was coming or not, but
Oh, he was just chasing him down.
they are going to call it a fumble. So he lost the ball, but luckily for the Golden Bears, it went out of bounds. So if that's the case, it did go forward. I'm interested to know why, if you can fumble forward like that and go out of bounds. But and right up the middle.
Short run.
So that's going to force a 4th down and about 5 or so.
Off the bottom of the stack for the Royals.
And a big play here. The Golden Bears really need to score, and the Royals really need to stop. So we'll see what Monroe Central. I keep wanting to say Muncie Central. Monroe Central.
Oh, long pass. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. And so the Royals take over on turnover on downs. And, I mean, if they go right down the field and score here, that's looking pretty tough for Monroe Central. Everything's been going the Royals' way at this point.
So Eastern 1st and 10 for their own 31.
So Swan in the shotgun formation. Fox and O'Neal on the near side.
Swan out of the shotgun across the middle.
Ooh. I'm not sure who that was intended for. It looked like it might have been for a rainbow, and then Landon almost caught it. So incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10.
I mean, we've just had some amazing plays this game.
Yep. And Swan's going to keep it.
Swan on the keeper this time. Pick up about 4 on the play.
So 4-yard gain.
3rd and 6.
It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Maybe a 3rd and 7 for the Royals.
And see what the Royals, a good big play here. Try to see if they can get a first down, extend this drive, and most importantly, keep the ball out of Monroe Central's hands. With a 32-14 lead. Oh, and that's going to be a first down to O'Neal. So Landon O'Neal having a really nice game. Probably his best game of his career. He's had I mean, I know a couple games he's had some good games, but tonight
he's
been
just really
everywhere.
standing out tonight.
Yep. And Swan again having his typical good passing game.
Swan out of the shotgun.
1st and 10. Zach running. So interesting. We do have a little bit of a different setup. Like Zach's more of a runner tonight rather than a pass receiver.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And so he's been playing more of that running back game, though. Now that I say that, he's over here in wide receiver position.
No, but he has ran the ball a lot more than usual.
So 7 minutes and 46 seconds here in the third period. Swan looks to pass. And O'Neal again.
Great passing.
So right over the middle, and Swan really accurate. Like these receivers are just putting their hands up and catching it. They're not having to reach for it or dive for it. Houston's been extremely accurate and making it easier on the receivers.
Another deep one.
And that's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Royals.
So
we were just talking about the passing game. Puts it right in the way of Rainbow.
Yep, and again, right on the money.
Yeah.
He didn't have to slow down for it.
Nope.
He just ran right under it, caught it, and scored. So Houston having a really, really good game. I don't know what the numbers are, but I'm sure that he's up there in all of the statistical categories. Hey, Adam. Nice to see you watching. And, hey.
Over to O'Neal in the corner.
O'Neal catches it. I know you can't see it.
It's a 2-point conversion.
But he did catch it. Yeah. So there great to see us actually convert a 2-point conversion there. 40-14.
We're beating that computer prediction.
Yeah. So it's good to see. And like I said earlier, this is a huge game. This is a conference game. Winner of this kind of takes control of the conference, and then that makes next Friday night huge as all for a conference championship.
So far we're 5-1 in the conference.
We're 1-0, but we're 5-1 overall.
So 1-0 in the conference.
So as you can see, we win this game. We're 2-0 with only Shenandoah left to play, and we play them next week. So
during fall break.
Yep, we hold off to this victory tonight, and next week is huge game. And it's not often you get to win these conference championships, so hopefully we can finish this off and put us in that situation next week. So I never got to those replays, but I do want to see those, because there was a couple of them, I believe. I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get them in. I might try to get one in the middle of a play in just a moment. I think I have it set up. Oh, good defensive play. Here is one of those plays that we were just talking about, why we have a chance. I think this might be the touchdown. So Cole just gets behind the defense, and Houston just laid it in there perfectly.
Drops a dime.
And then I think there's another one that we might want to look at here in a little bit, but whatever they did at halftime, it worked. So we came out.
I agree.
We've came out all firing on all cylinders.
Short gain on the play. Looks like Chase Settergren comes up the pile for the Royals.
6 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the third quarter. I mean, we haven't even played half of the third quarter, and it seems like it's been action-packed. And it's going to be 3rd and about 8.
Deep pass. It's incomplete.
Good defense there.
Too long.
Checking to see what this touch.
Luke Jones, the intended receiver. Ashton Smith on the defense for the Royals.
So I think I'm caught up on the replays showing.
A 4th and 8. Sam Fiola in to do the punting honors.
And they're going to punt, and Rainbolt back to receive the punt.
Shout out to Landon O'Neill's great grandpa Nelson watching from the hospital. We hope you get well soon.
So the Royals will take over first and 10 at their own 36-35-yard line.
Yeah, we're, like we mentioned earlier, Coach Schultz, first game he's missed, I think in 21 years is what I heard. So, so I know he's watching from the hospital, and hope you're get the feeling better. Yeah, we're thinking about you, and can't wait to see you back.
We have a Satella with us. Woohoo!
Yep. Is that Connie?
Connie
From
Satella.
Arizona. So Caden was really active early in the game. He said his name a lot.
Yes, he was had a great first half.
And Swan just runs out of bounds. So good thing there. Apparently he didn't see anything he liked, and he didn't force anything that wasn't there, and just kind of ran the ball and picked up about 3 yards there.
About 4 on the play, so bring up a 2nd and 7 for the
Check to
Royals.
see what our numbers are like watching. Got it at, wow, 49 on YouTube and 16 on Facebook.
Wow.
So that's looking at about 65.
Glad you're watching this awesome game.
Yep. Yeah, I hope. Been a really good game. Our record is 78, I think is what we figured out. And then that's not counting the Twitter ones. I can look those up later. So we maybe have our most viewers tonight hearing this.
This is a good game to tune into tonight.
3rd and short. Oh, and he's not going to get it. So I'm Joe Paxton, and I'm joined with a couple students from my Intro to Communications class, Jocelyn and Laney. So that's who you're listening to. Trying to introduce them a little bit to communications, and they're doing a nice job. And then Kyle last week did a really good job as well on the live stream. So hopefully getting more students involved in the winter sports seasons as well. Oh, and Rainbow is open. He's going to get a first down and a lot more.
Rainbow.
And they're not going to catch him.
Has the field to himself.
So I don't have stats in front of me, but I feel like we've thrown a lot of touchdown passes. So I'm not sure how many touchdowns that is for Swan.
Lots of stats are probably going to be added after tonight.
And we've had some huge stat games, but to be honest, they've been against pretty weak teams.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
Tonight, this is not a weak team. So we're playing a solid team and really putting up some really good numbers.
We have Coach Colson watching us. And Denise Bieber.
And we got a 2-point conversion finally.
We got one last time, I believe.
Did we get it last time?
I think
so. So 48-14. QB dropping dimes in Fuego. That's my cousin. So thanks, Adam.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Collison. Glad you're watching with us.
Oh, I do see his now. I missed his.
His was right before Cole was running.
Yep. So, 4 minutes and 28 seconds. This has been all Royals here in the third quarter. What was the halftime score? 26-14?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Pretty sure.
So, 22 points scored by the Royals, and it's been pretty dominant.
That's a great kick.
We do have that replay, so I might get that queued up.
There's Sotelo again.
Sotelo back at it in the
He's
second
just.
So we'll see if we can get this replay up from the touchdown just a moment ago. So Rainbolt was all alone at this point, and it was one-on-one. They had one chance, and whoever made that block just finished it off. And Rainbolt, nobody's catching him.
Wide open.
Oh, yeah.
So 48-14. And an offensive explosion here. I don't know, like I mentioned, I know our stats are pretty impressive in this game offensively. I can't wait to see what it is after the game. And a run there by Monroe Central.
Joel Kennedy on the carry for the Bears. Forced out down here on the near sideline.
Connie's cheering on for Caden with his name being said in the second half.
Yep.
Getting the ball there.
And a pass there from Olam.
Short pass.
And
but
a lot of
he's
room
still
over
not-
there.
Oh.
So good pickup there by the Golden Bears. A lot of room. It could have been more, I think.
I think it could have. It looked like he was running real fast.
So good job at pursuit, getting that stopped.
So we're going to move the chains. First and 10 Bears.
Down thanks Coach Schultz. Down 14-8, and then 40 unanswered points by the Royals here. So, real great job by this Royals team on senior night. And
All
right
hands
there,
on that.
nowhere to go. Nowhere to go right there.
Looks like we got 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining.
My apologies, it was Wes Kane on the stop, number 14 for the Wolves.
Wes Kane with the tackle. And it's 2nd down and 10. Olam looks to pass. And he gets pressured. And there's, I think that's Sotelo again. Caden Sotelo with the tackle. It's just something about when he tackles, it just sticks out more.
Yeah.
There's all these other tackles.
I agree. It's like he.
When you see him tackle, it's something about it. He's just faster or something. Looks like, is that Jacob Johnson that just came in the game?
Yeah, he came in today. I believe he had his cast off today.
Right, he was playing earlier in the game, too.
Oh,
So I
I
think
didn't-
this is his first game back.
Yeah.
It is.
So
his injury.
Good to see him back, because I thought I originally heard that he was done. So it's good to see that that's not the case. And I know Gracie usually watches us from Purdue. Hopefully she's watching. I didn't realize Jacob would be playing, or maybe she's home.
And Tyler Vanderfleet leading the backfield, forcing the pressure. So we're bringing up a 4th down and
All right, 4th down and long. It looks like they're going to punt. So kind of surprising is at this point you think they might just go for it, but that's going to be a deep punt, and it's going to go down right to the 2-yard line.
Wow. That's an awesome punt.
Yeah. So good punt there, and that's going to push the Royals back right on the goal line. Thank you for joining us. I know a lot of you are probably watching this from the comforts of your warm living room. I know a lot of people use YouTube and watch it on their smart TVs. I think Facebook, there might be ways of doing that as well.
Probably nowadays.
So it's pretty chilly here tonight.
Definitely colder than the last games.
So Swan kept it and gained about 6 yards, so getting a little bit more space down there. And now they're not backed up against their own goal line. And we have a timeout here by I'm not sure who called the timeout. Monroe Central calls the timeout. I do want to mention here on the lower left-hand corner, our sponsors have been showing up. And so our current sponsors, and we want to thank them for helping the Eastern Hancock Athletic Department. And if you're interested in sponsoring, contact the athletic department or the EH Booster Club, and they can get you added. We'll get your logo there in the lower left-hand corner scrolling. I know we're winding down here in the football season. There's a chance I might do a volleyball game next week. We are not planning on doing the Shenandoah game, most likely. There's a couple situations where we may change that, but most likely not.
It's our wonderful fall break.
Yep,
next
fall
week.
break.
Woohoo.
And so we're getting down to the end of the season, but we are planning on streaming. Incomplete pass. We are planning on streaming a lot during the winter. So we kind of change roles. Coach Gallion's coaching right now, and I take kind of the fall season.
Basketball season.
And then when basketball season comes around, I'm coaching, and then he kind of takes over the live streaming. So if you like the live streaming, make sure you give Coach Gallion a lot of thanks, because he's put in a lot of time and effort to improve our incomplete pass there. Swan looking for Sotelo. But he's put in a lot of effort and time into getting a grant from 9-Star and looking for different ways to improve the live stream. So he's definitely a huge part of what we're doing. He's just a little busy coaching at this point of the year. So it looks like we're going to punt here, 4th down on our own 9-yard line. And Swan's going to kick it to the sideline. It's going to go pretty short. And exchange punts. Both teams punted, and I think Monroe Central won that battle.
Ooh, we have someone watching from Iowa. Yay.
Yeah, we have Houston has a lot of family in Iowa, I'm assuming.
Oh, and we also have an update on Jacob Johnson. Coach Colson said he got clearance this afternoon, and he was very happy to start tonight.
Yep, I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great news.
Mm-hmm. Great to have him back out there.
Oh, yeah.
So like I said, Iowa's one of our big places that people watch from. Arizona
and
Japan. Coach Hicks' mom, I know, often watches from Florida.
Oh, must be nice.
Intended receiver Luke Jones. They'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Royals.
2nd down and 10 for the Golden Bears. Trying to see. I see Levi Durham out there, I believe.
I see
Reed Hedrick. Trying to name off some of these defensive players. We seem to say a lot of the offensive players' names a lot.
Right.
And,
Defense don't get a bit recognition.
yeah, so they've had a really nice game, holding a team to 14 points that, according to the prediction, was supposed to score about 30. So they've done a nice job defensively tonight.
Awesome.
And I'm probably going to jinx them by saying that, and they're going to.
Yeah, it's all on you, Mr. Paxton.
Yeah. So 23, is that Ethan Boyer in there? Ethan Boyer possibly with a tackle.
Some Boyer getting some time out there.
Wes Kane out there. He's losing the number 1 on his jersey.
Oh,
so
no.
he's almost about to go from number 14 to number 4.
Changing to Ben Atkins real quick.
A little under a minute left in this 3rd quarter.
Ethan Boyer, a senior, right?
Senior.
He's one of our seniors, so he's playing here tonight on senior night as a safety. Oh, pressure. Olam looks to run. He's scrambling.
Wow, he got a big gain.
Yeah. And he is going to get enough for a 1st down.
Levi Durham on the stop for the Royals.
So 36 seconds here left in the 3rd period.
At the 20, 1st and 10 Bears.
And Vandervliet subs in. I'm not sure, is that
58.
I think it's Cavaletto.
Cavaletto. He does get off the field in time.
Oh, you got a sprint there.
And a run up the middle. And it's time. It looks like the third period is going to end on that play right here, and we're going to move on to the fourth period with the Royals leading 40. Is it 48 or 48 to 14? So we're getting ready to do have fall break next week.
Oh, yeah.
Do any of you have plans for fall break?
I'm working 24/7 right as of now.
Working all.
Basketball season's about to start.
Basketball, when's does that start? Official practice, do you know?
So the week we get back will be full of conditioning, and then we'll start our practices the week after.
Oh,
So
yeah, tryouts are coming up soon.
2 weeks after fall break.
Yeah, so it's hard to believe we're
I
talking about
know.
fall sports. You just finished golf sectionals the other day.
that was
and
a short season.
And now we're
Felt
already
like-
getting ready to start girls basketball here real soon.
Jocelyn does not get a break, folks.
Yeah. So girls basketball starting. That's
I'm excited.
You know, and I think Coach Dowd might be traveling, but she's usually one of our top chatters.
Yeah, she is.
And so I'm kind of.
Her chat a little bit before the
Did you
break.
see her?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm hallucinating.
No.
Oh, man, I was.
So she must be traveling, but
There are a couple people traveling tonight because it is fall break.
Yep.
Some people are in Florida.
But we really have a pretty good crowd, considering the
I know.
the
I
weather.
mean, senior night, there's lots of family fans
Senior
out
night.
here supporting.
And the cheer block, they haven't been as loud. I haven't heard as
No,
much.
It's kind of died down over the games.
Blankets are deafening the roar of the cheer blocker.
So, but overall, I think the cheer block's been not too bad. So we're starting the fourth period. I didn't even see that play. So we have an injured player.
Oh, goodness. Jenna's running.
Is that a Royal?
That is
Looks
a royal.
like a royal.
If Jenna's running, it's a royal.
Oh, yeah. Good hustle.
She had a great hustle.
So I did not see who's over there.
I did not either.
So we're going to take a little break while this injury timeout.
Oh, we have number. Oh, it's Olivo. 88. He is hobbling off, I believe, if I can correctly see.
I can't see that good. You have better eyes than I.
My prescription's getting a little bit bad. I think it's 88.
Looks like Olivo.
Oh, he's hobbling off. Such a sad thing. Senior night.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing too serious.
Oh, yeah.
And they need to wait here. They're
they're
getting
not
ready
letting
for
go.
play, and Victor's not even off the field yet. So
There was a flag on the play. I'm not sure what that was for. Probably the injury.
I'm not sure. So they're still checking Olivo out on the sideline. No, it looks like he's stretching. So that's all.
Just stretching so far.
That would be a good sign. If it's just Jenna stretching.
Oh, we're over here by the defense. Is holding them, holding them.
First down marker, so they'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Bears.
So it's you guys. I can't see very well.
A wonderful day.
Passing it over to you
Oh,
guys.
thank you.
Okay. We got this one.
Oh, yeah. They're going to hold him up. I can feel it. Oh, he's
So,
running in.
handoff.
Oh, he's holding on. 16, 18, holding on.
Tackle by
Yeah, Garrett
Friesen.
It was enough for their first down.
Oh, no, it was enough for their first down. Gosh dang it.
Joel Kennedy on the carry for the Bears. They'll bring up a 1st and goal inside the 10 for the Bears.
Where's he going? He's going around. I see him. Oh,
We
he
have a-
might. Oh,
Couldn't get
Garrett's back out
past.
again.
I'm just kind of watching Victor over here. Victor's still down. They've still been stretching him out. They started to help get him up, and he wasn't able to
Your
get up.
cousin says that you need some binoculars, Mr. Paxson. I feel like we do need to purchase a pair of binoculars so you can zoom in on the plays there.
Second and goal from the 6.
They are so close. Oh, he's going side.
Try to get inside.
He tried.
The Royals make the stop.
Defense is fired up and getting to that line.
David Fields on the stop for the Royals that time.
So it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for the Bears.
David Fields on the stop for the Royals. 3rd and goal for the Bears.
Oh, goodness.
Olivo is up now, but
good.
being helped.
Oh, no.
Timeout, Eastern Hancock.
Eastern's having our timeout right now.
So timeout. Again, lots of ways to find us here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So if you use any of those, look us up at EH Sports Network if you're on Facebook or Twitter or Periscope. It's periscope.tv if you're looking for us on Periscope. And on YouTube, it's under EH Athletics is where you can find us. If you do that, you'll get alerted. Let us know when we're live. See if you want to check out our event. Again, want to thank all those sponsors you keep seeing their logos scrolling there in the lower left-hand corner. I really appreciate their support of Royal Athletics.
Back at it. Where is it at?
Up the middle.
And they're piling on there.
So they went right up the middle, it looked like, but it really never got close. They're still about 2 yards short of 2 or 3 yards from the goal line.
Our defense is being great right now. They've been holding them there for a little bit.
Yeah, really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
They got up 14 points pretty early.
Oh, yeah.
And our defense has been strong ever since.
Pretty sure those 14 points were in the first quarter. They're going up the middle.
And they are going to get a touchdown.
Indians going off the left edge. Joel Kennedy on the touchdown for the Bears.
20-48.
Puts the Bears at 20.
Are they going for the 1 point or 2 point?
So it looks like they're going to kick the extra point.
The wind might have died down. I'm not exactly sure. The flag's still.
Yeah, it's waving pretty good.
Waving on.
Taylor in to do the extra point conversion. Snap.
Kick it, and it's
Kick
in.
is good.
The hold, and it's
That
good.
means 48 to
9:08
21.
remaining.
Gotta zoom in all the time. 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in the last quarter.
Couple things. I guess there's some things we haven't mentioned I wanted to make sure we mention. First of all, John Splater is our cameraman.
Oh, yay.
I want to thank him
Thanks to John Splater.
for taking, running the camera for us.
Up in the cold up there.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, some events that are going on tomorrow. The high school and middle school cross-country teams are both running in the Mid-Eastern Conference cross-country meet.
That's right, and that's their last meet before sectionals.
Yep.
for
So
them.
that's at Blue River Valley. And then tomorrow, the middle school tennis is at Noblesville Invitational, and
Their last
that's their last meet.
So lots of seasons are wrapping up.
Middle school girls had a great season. A lot of
JP's got their turn. And he's running through those lines.
JP is getting by.
He's going, oh, he almost. 72 would have been there.
So good return by JP Fox. Like I was saying, middle school girls tennis team had one of the best seasons we've had. They barely, I think they won most of their matches 5-0 this year.
They were on fire in the middle school.
So the outlook for the future of the girls tennis program looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Next week, the varsity and JV volleyball teams have 3 games against Triton Central, Knightstown, and Waldron. And then our varsity football team is at Shenandoah next week, which looks like it's going to be for a conference championship.
Well, let's hope so. Don't jinx us then.
So unless some things change here in the next 9 minutes, that game is going to decide a conference championship for us. And so
May live stream that, we may not.
yeah, right now it's looking like we are not. Like, we're not even planning on asking for permission at this point. So unless something changes. So if you're wanting to see that potentially conference championship game at Shenandoah, you're going to need to be in the stands probably.
Mm-hmm.
So make the trip up there.
Hopefully the stands won't be as cold.
Yeah, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like next week, but
Oh, I want to check real quick because I need to know about that.
Royals 1st and 10 from their
so the Royals take over here.
handoff up the middle.
And nice run there. I'm not even sure
That's
who it
a great
is.
run, right up the middle.
I'm waiting to see who it is. Garrett.
Friesen.
So Garrett Friesen with his first carry, I think, tonight. I don't think he had any runs earlier.
He's had a couple tackles down there.
So the senior with the carry.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to give us a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10. The ball's started at the 35-yard line now.
So it was for a first down.
Oh, goodness. The weather's sticking around with us the whole
Pass out to the flats.
Supposed to be, oh, there's a flag. I'm not sure what we're going to see here.
Number 58.
I'm not sure what they're going to call. There wasn't anybody over there blocking. They like illegal block. A hold. So
on the Royals.
I'm not sure. I didn't see it where it was. It's going to push us back 10 yards.
Oh, goodness.
Hmm.
We do have Adam Schultz giving us the weather report. It's going to be colder next week, lows in the high 30s next Friday, and possible rain, which will not be good for the game.
Way to contribute, Adam.
That's
Thank you
very
for that.
appreciated. Oh, JP is trying to run. Oh, he's going
Fox
through
is-
and
Oh,
down.
nowhere to go there.
JP Fox on the carry. Say a 1-yard loss on the play.
I have not seen. I'm kind of interested to see in some of the other scores in the county. New Pal, I believe, is playing Shelbyville tonight. That's going to be it. I'm going to see how that score is turning out. Greenfield, I'm not sure who they're playing. Let me look this up.
New Pal was really good last year.
Yeah,
if I'm
New
not
Pal's
mistaken.
very good
New
this
Pal's
year.
having a
To
good
their
season this year, too.
Semi-state last year when it was at New Pal. We didn't have to go that far.
Oh, Swan looks to pass.
Looks as if he's running down, passing too.
Oh.
So incomplete. I think that was one of those passes where he was like, yeah, if we catch it, great. If we don't, no big deal. So it's 3rd down and forever. 3rd and about 19 or 18.
Forever. Eternity.
And
Jamming out here to the marching band. While we're waiting for the ball to snap. Oh,
Here we go,
Swan's got it.
Swan.
And
Oh.
they took him down.
yep, the sack.
Quick sack by the Bears.
That was just like a big.
A sack by number 18 of the Bears.
So it looks like it's going to be 4th down and a lot. They're going to probably punt, I would assume. Here they're going to let the clock just run down as the play clock is still at 13 seconds. It's kind of nice we have a play clock tonight.
I like it.
Last week we had some play clock issues that have since been fixed.
Timeout, Eastern Hancock.
So the Royals call timeout. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter, leading 48-21.
We do have to think of player of the game now that we have a couple more competitors.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
We do have to start thinking. I have some ideas. I know last couple times we've opened it up to the chat. So if you're interested in voting for who you think we should be considering for the player of the game, I feel like I froze up here.
Oh no, it's not.
Let's hopefully we're not losing the stream here.
65 people watching our stream. We want them to have the best.
Oh. Yeah, I did that. I'm trying to reset so we have having a little difficulties here. I'm not sure why we have froze video-wise. The game is getting ready to play.
Can they still hear us? I hope they can still hear us.
I'm sure that they can hear us, but they're not getting the video. If you're not getting the video, let us know. Oh, there it came back.
Yay, we're
Pretty
back
good.
at it.
So I don't know what was going on there. I was having flashbacks to Northwestern.
Oh my gosh, I know. Don't do this again.
Nothing was as bad as those times, though. Those away games that Jocelyn and I did early in the season where we were losing the stream a lot.
That's very frustrating.
It's been kind of nice being at home and less of those problems. Though we really wanted to have a sideline camera, and Lainey was willing to do that for us tonight. And I'm kind of glad that it didn't work. So otherwise, I think you'd be really cold, and it would have been.
I would have been fine. It's okay. The wind doesn't hurt anybody.
So we had some technical difficulties. So she came up to the booth tonight.
Which, I mean, I'm not that mad at just because of the nice warm temperatures.
So the Golden Bears, I mean, need to have, I mean, obviously it's a pretty good lead here for the Royals, but you'd think that they would have a little bit more sense of urgency to try to get back in the game. As we were mentioning before we started to lose the connection here, we're thinking about player of the game right now. So if you have a suggestion, we have a few people that we're looking at. Pass up the middle.
Royals follow the pass.
Coach Colson's vote is Landon O'Neill offensively and Chase Settigram for defense.
Those would be two good choices.
Yeah,
Chase.
Landon was on.
Huge catch by O'Neill. I mean, that has to be our play of the game.
Yeah, I agree. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to put that on there yet. I'm doing some work
Pre-planning.
while you guys are talking.
Getting ready over there.
But yeah, I think Chase Settigram with here's a deep pass.
Deep pass. Oh goodness. And
and they're gonna throw a flag for pass interference.
Oh gosh, it did not look good.
But like I was saying, Chase Settigram had the interception, and then he almost had a second interception shortly after. So definitely would be a. What's that?
100%.
Oh yeah.
Two votes for O'Neill.
I could turn this down and save some, but.
Yep.
And it's plugged in. Isn't that weird?
Oh, it's weird.
So it's going down then.
Yeah, we do have 2 votes for O'Neill and Settigram.
I mean, and I got a feeling whenever we look at some of these passing numbers, I think Houston's going to have broke some records as well. I don't know how many passing touchdowns he has, but I think it's quite a few. I'm not sure of his passing yardage, but I know it's a lot. So he's got to be considered as well. We talked about Sotelo.
Sotelo's had a good game.
He has. His first half was great.
So there's a lot of potential.
And Swan's passing has just been phenomenal tonight.
Yep. So we have a lot of potential candidates for that player of the game. We'll make a decision here sometime in the next 5 minutes. Oh, the option play. This worked really well earlier in the game. And we defend it way better this time.
Pick that one off.
Brings it back to the line of scrimmage, so to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Bears.
I think we have quite a few. Well, we still have a lot of starters in there. I see Connor Schultz, senior, out there. Levi Durham in there, senior. Quite a few out there right now.
We do have Connie Sotelo saying for Cave to be player of the game.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Definitely would be considered.
They're trying to get him down there.
Oh, we have a couple of flags. We'll see what that's going to be. It's going to be ineligible man downfield against the Golden Bears.
Oh, yeah.
Against the Bears.
4 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the 4th period. It's been one of our longer streams.
It has.
We're at 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Wow.
We started early because of the senior night stuff, and then we haven't had a mercy rule tonight.
Nope.
So that's changed things as well. So 3rd down and about 12. And Olam looks to pass. Oh, it's going deep.
And it's, oh goodness.
Almost caught.
Yeah, it looked like Cole was going to get him an interception, but unable to pull it in.
Cole could also be player of the game because he was doing pretty gosh dang good too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we got to look at O'Neal, Sotelo, Settergren.
JP did pretty good.
JP was good. Swan. So those are the ones we're kind of looking at. I don't know if we missed anyone. Oh, bounce pass to the punter.
And he's getting it there.
Don't let it roll. And 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, and I think the Royals are going to try. I almost said Colts. The Royals, the Royals are going to try to run this clock, I think, and get this to a situation where next week is the game of the season right now. So
it sucks that it's on fall break. It's a sad time.
So it'll be a huge game there. We play Shenandoah next week, and then LaPel in the season finale at LaPel.
So will we have a live stream for that?
I'm planning on asking, I believe, for that one.
Okay.
So we'll see.
So a lot of fall break travelers.
Yep.
If we stream, they can have a chance to watch.
Yep. And then we have then the sectional draws coming up here soon, so we'll see what that looks like. It usually depends on where it is and if we do it or not. So hopefully we have a home game.
Yes.
And then we'll definitely be doing the home game.
Oh, yeah. Home games are always crazy, crazy, crazy.
One thing, though, when we do a sectional game, we're not allowed to have sponsorships, so we will not have sponsors. We can only have sponsors for regular season games. We cannot have them during the tournament. So that's one of our restrictions. We're kind of considered an educational station because we have, and I probably ought to get a picture here, because we have students taking a class to help with it. So 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Run up the middle there by, is that Boyer? Boyer with the carry right up the middle.
Ethan Boyer on the
I
carry
can see
for the
Tyler
Royals.
Spear in the game here at receiver.
Two on the play, bring up a 2nd and 8.
I don't know if I can see some other players that are in there. Again, our JV team hasn't played in a while because of some games cancellations because of injuries. So we've got some kids a chance to play here late that haven't been able to play in a JV game. Oh,
Boyer on the carry.
carry up the middle by Boyer. Pretty much no gain on the carry.
Ben Atkins going in there.
That's the line of scrimmage by Justin
Number
Cook.
50.
Ben Atkins in for JP Fox, and it looks like Peyton
Tyler
Spear.
Fields is in for.
And Peyton Spear looks like he came in as well. So we got Peyton and Tyler Spear here on the near side. Swan still in at quarterback. Boyer in at running back. Ben Atkins at receiver. I'm not sure who that far receiver is way over there.
Varsity is way over there. Oh, I can
Might be O'Neal.
spot a number.
If I just had binoculars.
20.
Come in handy.
21 something. I think it's Connor Schultz.
Connor Schultz over there in at receiver.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
The receiver. He's a senior, I believe. Getting some action.
Reed Hedrick on the line. I could see him there. Is he playing center? I think he might be playing center. So we have some new linemen in as well.
Ooh, for player of the game, we have a couple people
Oh,
agreeing.
we're 20 seconds left here.
20 seconds.
So they're going to have to run one more play, probably run the clock out, and the Royals are going to get the win. So
Player of the game, we have someone agreeing with Coach Coulson. Heard
Right.
some cowbells, because we can always hear those cowbells.
I
don't know.
do we want to just – I'm thinking my vote right now is O'Neal, I think.
I'm thinking,
Anybody have any?
I think he had
him or Satella.
a great game.
They both had great games. We all had great games.
Yeah. I think O'Neal was pretty impressive. I don't know how many catches he had. He had quite a few. I don't know if did he have any touchdowns?
Not
No,
that I
I
could
don't
think
so. I know
of.
So
Satella had one.
So everything was kind of in the field of play pretty much.
Right.
But his catches were just like really good.
one-handed catch.
I mean, he had the one
Oh,
great
he might have
catch.
had a touchdown. Wait, he might have. I might
Maybe
be
a
forgetting
2-point
something.
conversion.
I think he may have had a touchdown.
So we're not sure on the stats. Oh, it looks like the Monroe Central player picks it up, and he's going to score a touchdown there. I don't even know what the
I'm
play
not sure
was.
if that. Well, does that still count if the play clock runs out?
Yes,
It
to the
does.
play.
That's not going to make them win.
So Monroe Central.
They got a last
Okay, so they got a last
pulled the
second
Jocelyn
touchdown, but not for the win this time.
Oh, yeah, they weren't that cool.
So they. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I did hit the replay button, but I think it was way too late.
Yeah.
Let me look at it. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. If it was a fumble and it was picked up and returned, but
Royals
nonetheless,
take home the win for senior night.
Yeah, senior night. Goodness.
So, my sister's watching as well.
Yes, she wanted to hear the cowbells.
So, did we make a decision here?
No, we didn't make a decision. We're debating over everyone.
I mean, Houston was really good too.
He was so accurate tonight.
Yeah, like
it was
his-
unbelievable.
His passes were like on the money. The receivers didn't have
No,
to.
deep passes.
Yeah,
Are
and
just
so
perfect.
You can't. I don't know. I'm leaning toward Houston. Might go with Houston and
Yeah.
O'Neal. Anybody disagree?
No, together. I mean, they were just making big plays.
So while we were discussing that, they did get the 2-point conversion. So the final score is going to be 48-29, and our Paxton Farms Sweet Corn Player of the Game is going to be Houston Swan and Landon O'Neal as co-players of the game. So I do want to thank Jocelyn and Lainey for joining us, and Lainey especially for volunteering to be out on the cold, but it just didn't work out.
Oh, it's fine.
And I appreciate her volunteering to do that.
We got some cheers for Landon being there.
Yeah.
Okay. And really, I mean, this isn't updated, but here's the standings. You can see the Royals now are going to be 2-0. Monroe Central 1-1. Shenandoah 1-0, and we'll be facing them. So if we can win that game next Friday night at Shenandoah, that means we will be Mid-Eastern Conference champions. And so that's a game that I know that we'll be ready to play. Before we sign off, I want to say get well, Coach Schultz. Can't wait to see you back here on the field.
Yep.
And anything else?
No, I think that's just about it.
That's it.
All right.
Have a happy fall break.
Have a happy fall break. Thanks for watching tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And good night.